So welcome back to another video here. What I'm going to be going through is basically my 500K per month agency offer structure. Okay, now this is the same offer structure that we use for not only obviously our own, $500,000 a month agency, but also for all of our clients as well. All of our clients are marketing agencies, and we use this exact same framework for every single one of those clients. And it's really the core reason why our clients get such high level results. And in fact, I want to show you a couple of results here just to prove how good this offer structure actually is. All right, so here's just a few client results. Okay, so this is literally today at the point of recording this. One of our clients, Liz here, closed 3 closes yesterday. And as you can see, they all came from our ads. And more importantly, she charges 10K a month. So yesterday she did 3 closes at 10K a month. So 30K cash collected yesterday, which also is obviously MRR. Another client here, you can see he's got 27 appointments booked. This is just this month so far. He's just started running his ads. You can see he's only spent $800. 27 appointments booked at $31 cost per call. There's another client working with our internal sales coach. He's doing some good sales there. Another client though, last month did 136K cash collected, and he's only spending, I think, about 18,000 a month in ad spend, 20,000 a month in ad spend. So pretty good ROAS there. Another client here, Erica, she did 60K last week. Again, directly from our ads. And the reason why the ads work so well is because of this offer structure. So I wanted to give a little context behind this framework to show you that it actually is legit. And, it's what we use to do $500,000 a month with our own agency as well. It's not just some random, offer thing that I thought about before I recorded this video. It actually works. All right. So with that being said, let's jump into it. There's 3 steps to it. 3 steps. All right. Super simple. And I want you to watch to the end because also the last step is super important. And you may understand the first couple steps, but then the last step is what ties it all in. Okay. It's really important that you understand that. So step 1 is basically figure out the metric your ideal client cares about the most. Okay. So think about your ideal client. If you was to ask them, what do you want? What would they tell you? Right? What's a theme? If you asked 100 of your clients, what do you want? What's the common theme that they would all say? For example, a couple of examples, marketing agencies. You ask any marketing agency, what do you want? They'll always say sales calls or more clients. They'll never say, I want help getting my clients better results. Some might, but like the common theme across 100 people, 100 marketing agencies, they're always going to say sales calls or clients every single time without fail. Dentist, what are they going to say? We only have one dental client, so I just know those use cosmetic implants or cosmetic like dental implants or whatever. But typically for anyone like dentists or gyms or whatever, the thing that they want is always just going to be whatever their most high value service is. So like with dentists, teeth cleaning is not that high value. So no dentists actively want more teeth cleaning clients. They want more of their highest value job, right? And most dentists, cosmetic implants is pretty high value. Home improvement, what do they want? Well, they want quotes, estimates, or appointments. That's typically what they want. Or jobs as well. That's, so like these are like the leading indicators. And then the job is the lagging indicator, right? Same thing with sales. Marketing agencies. Sales calls is the leading indicator. Lagging indicator is the client. And you'll find that people want both, right? Real estate agents is typically listings. What do you want? Listings. You could also argue one of their leading indicators is more appointments, but this has kind of been really saturated in the market. Most agents just want listings now, right? And if you have an offer that says about appointments, it's not going to do as well as if you have one that says about listings. So that's the first step. Define exactly what the most valuable thing is that your client wants. What do they want, right? Don't say they want more traffic. No one wants more traffic. Don't say they want, more leads. Yeah, okay, they might want more leads, but it's like, why do they want more leads? Well, they want more leads so they can get more appointments, so they can get more clients, or whatever it is, right? Okay, step 2 is what's a desired volume of that metric per month for your market specifically, okay? Now, what's important to know about these 2 metrics is that it's important that you tie these, not only your market, but then who you want to work with within the market. Because if you work with, say, for example, real estate agents, well, a real estate agent who does 7 figures a year in GCI, gross commission income, if they do about 80 grand a month, 100 grand a month in GCI, well, they probably want something different to what a real estate agent who's only doing 15 grand a month in GCI will probably want. Same market, but it's a different person within the market. So you need to make sure you're tailoring these things to exactly what the higher person wants. Does that make sense? Or not even the high person, just the person you want to go after. If you want to go after 10K a month real estate agents, that's fine. But figure out what they want. If you want to go after 100K a month real estate agents, that's also fine. Figure out what they want specifically. Sometimes it will be the same. Other times it will be different. So you need to figure that out. And then off the back of that, you then also need to look at what's the volume that's going to speak to that specific person. So again, if you look at listings, 1 listing per month for a real estate agent doing 15K a month might be like, oh my God, this is amazing. But then 1 listing per month to a real estate agent doing 100K a month might be like, dude, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like they might be just like, dude, that's like, I don't care about that, right? So you do need to tailor it to who you want to speak to within the market as well. And so that's the second step. Figure out what's the volume for the specific person you're going after. What's the volume that you want to do? What's also important is if you say, okay, well, why don't I just do the most volume the whole time? Well, the problem with that is if you do 10 listings a month, for real estate, again, using our example, that might resonate with somebody doing 100 grand a month. Whereas if you say 10 listings a month to an agent only doing 10K a month, that will be unbelievable to the point where they're like, I could never do that, and they'll never click the ad. They'll never actually end up booking a call with you because the promise is too big. They can't believe it. So you do need to tailor it, as I say, to exactly who you want. And then step 3 is basically the risk reversal. Okay, so these first 3 steps is super basic. What I'm about to get into here in a minute, where I talk about downselling the guarantee, that's what's going to make this work or not. Trust me on that, all right? So step 3, risk reversal. There's a bunch of different ones you can do. You can do or you don't pay, or we'll work for free until you do, or I'll buy your business from you, or I'll send you XYZ valuable thing, or I'll buy you an ABC, whatever it is, right? You can kind of play around with the risk reversal. So that's basically that, right? So then you want to have essentially a framework where it's like our offer, right? We have 2 offers right now. We'll guarantee you 90 qualified sales calls per month, or you don't pay. Like marketing agencies above 25K a month, we'll guarantee you 90 qualified sales calls a month, or you don't pay. The second offer we have is marketing agencies above 25K a month. We'll guarantee you 15 new clients per month for the next 3 months consecutively, or you don't pay. So that's kind of what you want to do. You want to then take these 3 steps and put them into a one-liner offer. Now, let's move on to the idea of downselling the guarantee. I've never seen anyone else do this, or at least come up with it or explain it in the way that we do. And I think the way that we do it is the reason why, again, we have a $500,000 a month agency, and also why our clients get such good results. So, a couple things here. Number 1, always make sure this offer that you create, this offer you create up here, okay, is always wanting to be based on your most ideal client. That's super important. So never run an offer based on like, you know, your worst client. So like, for example, if you work in, you know, the med spa space, for example, right? Yeah, you're in the med spa niche, and you've got some clients who spend 20K a month with you in ad spend, and then you've got another client who spends 5K a month with you in ad spend. Well, what you want to do, you don't want to build the offer off the back of the guy who's spending 5K a month. Why? Because the volume, the result, the guarantee is going to be much lower with a 5K a month budget. Whereas if you build the offer around the guy who's spending 20 grand a month ad spend, it's like, okay, well, if someone comes in and spending 20K a month with me, well, I know I can get them 100 new walk-ins per month. Whereas the guy who's only doing 5K a month ad spend, he's only going to get 20 walk-ins per month. Okay, well then you want to make the guarantee on the 100, the bigger guy, the most ideal client, right? That's what you want your offer to be built on. Then what you need to do is then have stipulations to deliver the big guarantee, to cover yourself so you as the business owner are not as exposed, right? Now, you know, an example of that stipulation would be the med spa, one spending 20, one spending 5. The med spa, you would want to build the offer around the guy who's spending 20, but then one of the stipulations is you need to spend 20K to get that result, to get that guarantee. So if you know, with 20K a month ad spend, you're going to get 100 walk-ins. I'll guarantee you 100 walk-ins. The person sees that offer, they book in a call with you. They get on the call. Well, actually, to get the 100 walk-ins, we require 20K a month ad spend. You don't have the 20K a month ad spend, no problem. Here's what we can do, which is now where we start to implement that, downselling the guarantee. So, which is what I go into here, right? If a prospect books a call with you and they don't meet the stipulations, and you want to downsell them to a smaller guarantee. And so to do this, you need to do 2 core things. Number 1 is you need to provide a logical explanation as to why they aren't a good fit for the main guarantee. And usually if you can use ad spend, it's the easiest one. So for example, again with the med spas, hey, I clicked your ad because I want the 100 guaranteed walk-ins per month. That's what the prospect might say to you on a sales call. Okay, great. You go through your sales call, you do your thing. Okay, perfect. At the end of the sales call, you realize this guy doesn't have 20K a month ad spend. Right? So you present the 100, you know, hey, we can guarantee you 100 walk-ins per month, but we require 20K a month ad spend for that. You don't have that. No problem. Here's what we can do. Based on your ad spend of only 5K a month, we can actually guarantee you 20 walk-ins per month. Now, what did I do there? Number 1, I provided a logical reason why they're not a good fit for the 100 walk-ins, because they don't have the 20K a month. Like, you can't dispute that. It's like, you know, with us, you know, we have a certain cost per call, and then we go, well, look, if in order to get you X and many calls, well, we know that it's 200 cost per call, it's 100 cost per call, it's 50 cost per call, whatever it is. Okay, great. Well, to get 100 calls, we need to go 100 times 50. That's 5,000 a month ad spend. Do you have 5,000 a month ad spend? No? Okay, no problem. What do you want to start with? We want to start with 2,000 a month ad spend. Okay, great. Well, here's what we can do, right? So it's a logical reason why they're not a good fit for the main offer. Then the other key is that you downsell them to something that they still want. This is key. To get the downsell, to get them to take the downsell. 99% of our clients don't ever buy the offer that they saw in the ad that made them click the ad. They don't buy that offer. They buy a smaller version of the offer. So they take the downsell. 99% of our clients do that. Why? Because I provide them a reason why they're not a good fit for the main one, and then I downsell them to something they still want. That's super key. You gotta downsell them to something they still want. So for example, with the med spa, 20K a month, 100 walk-ins. I want the 100 walk-ins. We don't have 20K a month ad spend, no problem. Here's what we can do. Based on a 5K a month ad spend, which is what you've got, then we can actually guarantee you 20 walk-ins per month. And they still want the 20 walk-ins. So they'll take the 20 walk-ins every day of the week because that's also what they can get based on their resources that they have, which is 5K a month. Hopefully that makes sense. It's really important. And that's what you got to also realize. Marketing and sales are two separate functions. So in marketing, you just want to speak to the big result. And then on the sales call, because of the nature of a sales call, it's one-on-one, you can then tailor the offer to suit the specific person. But you can't do that in marketing. And most people who try and do that in marketing, right? They try and make it tailored to the person, or they try and make it, the offer work for everyone. It never works because then the offer is too small. And then the ads don't work. And that's why most people's ads don't work. And so the final thing I want to lead off on in this video is basically your prospects will always be happy to take the downsell. Again, if they still want it, they still have no risk taking it, etc. But if you ran an ad speaking only to the lower offer, they would have never booked in a call. So even though they'll buy the lower offer, if they saw an ad with the lower offer, they would have never clicked the ad, but they'll buy the offer, but they won't click the ad. Why is that? Because again, on a sales call, they build a rapport with you specifically. You have the ability to show them how you can get the result. You get their buy-in. You do all this stuff on a sales call. In marketing, they just scroll past your ad. Or they, if you're doing outbound email, they just open your email. You're a random stranger. So if you have a small offer in an email or in an ad, they'll just scroll past it. Whatever. They'll scroll straight past it. But if they're on a sales call with you and they realize, oh, actually, you guys are legit. You guys are really good. Like, I want to work with you guys. Okay, how can we make this work? Whatever. Smaller offer. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll take that. And they buy. Right? Super important. So that's how I run a $500,000 a month agency. We get all of our clients outside of referrals. Pretty much 99% of our clients are from ads. And this works an absolute treat. And obviously we do this for all of our clients and it works tremendously well as well. So with that being said, hopefully this was useful. If you do run an agency above 25K a month and you're interested in working with us, in us doing this basically done for you, that's our offer. We run our clients' ads done for them. And we do all of this offer stuff completely done for you. And we guarantee you either sales calls or clients, or sales calls and clients. If that interests you, there'll be a link in the description. You can book on a call. If not, hopefully this video was useful and I'll see you in the next one.